Welcome children to my class. I am today going to take class for you part 1 book chapter 2, the world population distribution density and growth. Now you can see that in this lesson, see the growth of population. Okay, see in the world high growth rate, but the distribution of population mean the world population, it is not even all over the space, all over the earth. That means the distribution of population varies from place to place, region to region, country to country, continent to continent. So the people is of a country, or it's a real wealth. Now it is they who make use of the country's resource and decide its policy. For example, the world at the beginning of 21st century recorded a presence of over 6 billion population, but today it is crossed more than 8 billion population. So, like in India, like country now one of the second largest country in the world, population, second largest populated country in the world, having high growth rate. But what is the reason behind? Because due to lack of education, the growth rate increase. If we provide a better education for all the people, definitely we can make use the human resource and bring various development in the country. Now the distribution of population. Now it was remarked by George B. Crushy about the population of Asia that Asia has many places where people are few and few places where people are very many. Is true about the pattern of population. Now you can see that now horizontal bar diagram given 10 selected that major cities. In that 6 cities are comes under Southeast Asian country. Now next coming to density of population. So what do you mean by density? Density means number of people living per square kilometer. That means total population divided by total area. So we have to calculate. So now you can see the world the map. In that map already I explained. Now you can see Southeast Asia having more dark patch. Okay, that means it indicate world 100% population mean 60% of the population concentrated only Southeast Asia like India and China, whereas like Western country Europe, now you can see that northern Russia, now you can see that Western that means eastern part of North America having low density of population compared to Southeast Asia. Okay, so what it make? So Southeast Asian countries most of the people are not achieved the basic 50% people not reach education literacy level. That is why due to lack of literacy having high growth rate of population. But whereas North America and European country you can see that less population because all are highly educated and they are following the family planning. So that is a difference. That is why more people, more they are concentrating their development of the country. So Western countries are economically well progressed, but at the same time, Southeast Asian country like India, now it is now slowly now progressing. So we can bring now when better now providing education. Definitely India also one of the best country in the world for overall development. Now factor influencing the distribution of population. So now you can see that the factor, what are the four factors? Geographical factor, economic factor, and you can see that that is socio and cultural factor and political factor. Geographical factor comes under four important: availability of water. Wherever waters are there, plenty of that area people will prefer. So that area generally having high density. Landform also you can see that flat and plain area attract more people. So that area develop that agriculture activity, road development and other railway network. Climate also one of the important factor. So extreme cold and extreme hot climate that will not suit for human activity. So that is why now wherever favorable climates are in that area now you can find out now high density of population. Then economic factor. like now minerals, now different type of natural resource where deposit that area attract now more now mining and industrial activity. So that area, for example, Chotanagpur Plateau region in India. So this area now having richness of mineral. So that area now industrially well developed. So attract now more people. They may get now better now employment opportunity like na worldwide na urbanization. So urban act as a magnet which attract the people in its surrounding area, because urbans are having all infrastructural facilities providing better education, better employment opportunity, better medical facilities, road and transport and communication. That is why now more urban areas are attracted by many people. The next one is now industrialization. So industry also providing a large number of employment opportunity and socio-cultural factor. Now you can see that now this now many people now religious important cultural significance. So people tend to leave that area very important like Varanasi, example Tirupati, like that na important na Madurai, na Rameshwaram. So these are the religious important place as well as na cultural na factor wherever na better na educations are there. But at the same time you can see that the area which is having na which is not having any na security, that means insurgent insecurity, in that place na people will not prefer to live. So there is no safety and na security. Next coming to population growth. So population growth, now we are studying about change of population now in a particular area between the 2 point of time is known as now growth of population. Okay, then next now coming to positive growth of population, negative growth of population. So positive growth of population when the birth rate increase more than death rate. Okay, then now negative growth mean when the death rate increase more than birth rate. This is called a negative growth of population. Next now migration. There are two type of migration. One is immigration and emigration. So immigration mean now migrant who move into a new place are called immigrant. Immigrant mean the people know the migrant who move out of a place are called immigrant. Then in this lesson we will be study about push and pull factor. Then after we are going to discuss doubling world population. I think children you understood about what I explained here.